This video shows the CPU Property Cyclic Interrupts tab in the hardware configuration. With the hardware configuration open, double-click the CPU to open its properties. Click the Cyclic Interrupts tab. For this CPU, organization blocks 32 through 35 are available as cyclic interrupts. Organization blocks are created in Simatic Manager and programmed in the programming editor, then downloaded to the PLC. By default, OB35 is called every 100 milliseconds, OB34 every 200 milliseconds, OB33 every half second, and OB32 every second. Organization blocks with higher priority numbers run first. You can also input a millisecond time in the phase offset field to offset blocks that are called at the same time. For instance, if all four of these blocks are programmed and downloaded, at the 1 second mark, OB32 through 35 will be called at the same time. Using a phase offset will delay the start time by the number of milliseconds input. The execution times can be changed. For instance, we could set OB35 to execute every 75 milliseconds. And OB32 to execute every 750 milliseconds. For demonstration purposes, we will enter an offset of 10 milliseconds for OB32. Explanations and examples of organization blocks and their use are covered in separate videos. When you're finished setting the CPU's parameters, click OK. After changing the CPU parameters, the hardware configuration must be saved and compiled and downloaded. The other tabs of CPU properties are discussed in separate videos. This concludes the video on CPU Properties Cyclic Interrupts tab.